December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 5. And with that I say hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Justice for All, case number 3. Well, last time we played, we had to investigate for said case number 3. And we are now in the first trial, which I have, as per usual with the first trials of each case, I have no idea what happened. I don't know if it's like Acro who killed him, because we have not seen him yet, and oftentimes, in like the Ace Attorney line, you don't meet the murderer right from the get-go. You meet him in the second exploration. Though there are some cases where that's not the case. I think like Eeny Meeny, for example, from last case. That one was someone we met at the very start. So that's kind of funny. Also, fun fact, that there is a achievement in that case where it's like, instead of calling Lotta Hard as like Lotta Hard, you can call her like Lotta Hair. You know, because she has a lot of hair. You get an achievement for that. I didn't expect it. I thought I still remember her name, so I'm gonna use her real name. Then I missed out on the achievement. I had to go back and get it again. There's like a couple of weird achievements like that. Another one is in case number 5 from the first game, where you have to get like all of the lunch boxes. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, let's continue. Hello there, Max. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. A stage? Oh, don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? Stop throwing cards at me. You don't think I should fly, do you? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. That's anything but... anything but. We don't want you to fly. No. We can't be having you flying around in court. Just wouldn't be right, and also, like, it would give the opponents a thing to attack you on, and I don't want that. No. Imagine if you hit someone. Oh, don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says, and everything will be a-okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick? What's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Maybe I should. Because it does mean, like, anyone can fly if they so desire. You know? Hong Kong? What? I don't know why I said that. Oh well. What? Your Honor, get on with it. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Jones. So? Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. It does often go by that name. Well, you know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. Okay. I wonder if that is an advantage. So, Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you would win this one, Mr. Pheonix Wright. Eh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge the legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me? Ah, she must still be upset about what happened last time. 6 months ago, that's a... You have no chance. Zilch. Zero. Or null. Nada. I am not losing this case. Why you ask? Because it's not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Pheonix Wright. I will show you the textbook's procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? Ah! What are you talking about? It would be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like it would bring her dad back. There. Opening statement complete. Now let's hurry up and wrap up this waste of time. Oh, well, then. You might call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. I'm still having that speech impediment, I see. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Get up there now. I really want to play the investigation games now. Sorry to keep you from work, but I am sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Oh, you don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this one. Very well. I should like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony, then. Details of the events. The witness testimony. Well, let's see, Gumshoe. What are you going to tell me that I don't know? Because there's going to be loads of things, because you tell me nothing. On the night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out, hey? All of the circus performers were gathered in the big tub to practice their routines, you know? The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m., it says. The victim was found bent over on a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Ooh! Ow! Oi! I wonder how long he was alive for that. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. Okay, thank you. The court accepts this into evidence. Time of death, 10:15. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. A blunt object, eh? Very well then, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I guess that's just getting as much information as we can out of there, because I don't think we can tell anything. Then let me ask you about the snow. Well, it was nearly a blizzard up there at the time of the crime. Did it pile up? I wasn't such a big deal. Maybe 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow. Let me see. There's got to be more to this. Eh? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. What? What? Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing at the night of the day? Are you telling me, like, there is something here? What is it? Why do I need to look at the court record? What? I don't have any court records. I have this thing. Oh, is this? Ah, my eye. Is this like a thing? Like this crime photo? Because it's like there's not that much snow here, you know. And he would have covered up his tracks as well. Now I think about it. Okay. I'll think about it. When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the Animal Tamer, Mo the Clown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the Ringmaster. I almost forgot, Regent the Tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, I happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you're welcome to file a police report after these proceedings, you know? Do I have? No, I don't even have the acrobat. Okay. Interesting. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Band of ventriloquists went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went up to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. To talk privately, eh? Well, that's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know about what they were talking about, would you? Since they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking Regina's hand in marriage. That's kind of funny. It's like, almost. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. I would like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15. Okay, not a problem, pal. We've got a witness here that's ouch. This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to review the testimony later on. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how that victim met his end? The victim was found bent over a wooden box that is a doornail. A wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? Wasn't a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. Well, what do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? The victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock. For a chest that big, 20 pounds is nothing. What? If it was like 20 kilos, then I would be like, yeah, that is heavy. 10 kilos is nothing. For a box that size, I don't think like 10 kilos is much, right? Well, 9, I guess, would be more correct. About the wooden box. This wooden box, you figure it weighs around 20 pounds, right? Hey, so you are right, yep. The whole thing is lined with iron. Iron plating? Why do you think it's lined with iron? I think they just did it to make the box heavier. Well, out. I think we could all do it at your guesses, detective. Stick to what little you actually know. Sorry, suffice to say, the box is really heavy. Much better. You may continue on, detective. I gotta ask that 3 times. Let me go back to questioning about the box. Okay, yeah, sure. What do you want? About the lock. What kind of lock was it? You said the box was locked. How exactly was it locked? Well, I had quite a sturdy lock on it, but it took quite a bit to open that bad boy up. So when you found the box, it was locked, correct? Yes, it was. Some of the forensic team took it back to the precinct to crack it open. I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe. No, don't. There wasn't much that we could go. Hey! That's why you're the lawyer and I'm the medium. Yeah, there's gotta be like something. But we're back to the box, Gumshoe. I have like one last thing I wanna ask. Yeah, shoot then, what about it? Do you mind telling us what was inside the box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. Although inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, detective? Is it what it looks like? Oh, Your Honor, it's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? Oh, it's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why no one was it locked in that big box? There was only one little box in that huge one little bottle in that huge box. I wonder if it has some sort of special meaning. Small seasoning bottle. Yay, we got that one now. And also, I want to see if that thing was something, right? Come on. Over here, we can... What was it? Until 9:40. Okay, that's fine then. That makes sense then why the footprints were not completely gone then. Okay. So I don't think it's this, right? Should I still do it? Yeah, okay, no. It didn't, okay. That was nothing then. No, hey, come on. I was just about to, like, ask him about this thing. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, right? You have done your homework, well. And you haven't found this murder weapon? The police are searching for it as we speak. Or my theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, wouldn't you? Especially since you didn't find it at the scene. Oh, no. I made it disappear with magic. Ho, ho, ho. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this trial. You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have this wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Hey, I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. Oh, I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Van Kammer, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about the ventriloquist. I wonder if Triller will show up in the stand as well. Yeah, of course he is. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Triloquist. I'm employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe is cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Or maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. The word of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? Boy. Yeah, good rhythm. It's just the lyrics that leave something a lot to speak of to speak. You know better than to insult the judge. Oh, shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you would have the sense to fix it. What's wrong with his nose? It's the only thing giving shape to his head. It's so ugly. I want to punch you in the face to get off the off chance of swelling would help you. You know that is the reason you'll never be an A-list star, do you? Celebrities must really enjoy seeing everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? Order! I don't meant to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Triller handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting the testimony in my court. You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this fakeness. Now let's proceed. What did you witness, Triller? Wait a second. Weren't you... Triller, you were locked up, however, right? How did Triller see anything? Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean clown also. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? And then the police showed up and took the magic boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. Are you sure of that? Ah, without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. White roses? Did he have white roses? I don't remember that. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? What else you off? I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown? That's right, that's boy. Since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. Ah, what a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Oh, why is that? Here's absolute proof. Oh, a silk hat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Yeah, and? Without a doubt, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was a murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Van Kammer. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Pheonix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. She's supposed again today. Let her be. Let her be, I guess. Well, once practice was over... Hold it first. The clown. You talking about Mo? Of course I'm talking about that old fat. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way of kneeling over for good. Oh, poor guy. We didn't have a choice. So Ben took him back to his room. I thought it said like, so Ben took him out to the back of the barn, and it's like, whoa, Ben, don't kill the clown too. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened? Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went to the plaza's entrance. Why the plaza's entrance? To do some thinking, of course. Was I fully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around? Wouldn't thinking that be a nice, warm lodging house would have been a better idea? Mr. Pheonix Wright, I think we should leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm again Donker. At least my teachers always said I was. Is that on purpose that it says Donker? That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica? Of course I'm sure. How could I mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup? Snobby three-piece getup? Get the walks out of your ears, lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, and white roses. Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. Calm down. I didn't even mention his getup anymore. Okay. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo? That's right. That's what makes him the killer. There's only one person heading that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense. It makes Max one suspicious character. Ben only saw Max? There's more to the story than meets the eye. Is there something I'm missing this? It's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't seem like you should have seen someone else as well. What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen? That's the victim. That's correct. If Cyril was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? And at this stage, I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. And there's clearly no conclusive contradictions. That's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Trillo couldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of the bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over in the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over on the head? Yeah, I think so. I have no idea anymore. Wait. I was the only one ending that way. How could he not be the killer? Do we have any, I guess T to R is like, gonna be an evidence over here to be like, oh, you do have a motive. Look at this ring. Money. What a monkey. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? But that would have been... hey, what time was it? Oh, I think it was around... I said a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is... Oh, will you shut up, you bit nosy dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you just believe that we would stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone. What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Pheonix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness is cracking under the pressure already. I am on to something. Oh, well, Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night? Regina? Well, if it was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Okay, that Trilogy is dead. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? Well, you can't really ask me that question. Okay, so who I was waiting for that night? But suppose it's what I saw, and don't you forget it. Well. The problem may be a bit stiff, but he's right, eh? Alright then. There is obviously a reason why this person was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive, and moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt they would have paid them a second thought. Wait, what? Well, that makes perfect sense. What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on his way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there was a high likelihood that you could have missed someone that... Ouch! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spit the beans for real this time. It is true. I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteer things. Mr. Quitch, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance of the lodging house? I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Oh, waiting to propose? What is the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage? Well, the matter of puppet marriage is not on review in this case. You're the judge! I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Sorry about that. Francesca. Oh, don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for a chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. There was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Do you? Because I'm pretty sure I got it in my pocket. You were going to propose? You? A puppet? Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. Oh, okay, well, I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her either. Exactly. His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Yeah, what the... Why is everyone going after Regina, the poor girl? Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. What was it that sigh at the end? What's my cat doing? Oh well, I guess that's fine. She's not bringing anything. By proposing, you mean proposing marriage, right? To Regina? Of course that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't going to propose that we'll become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Now, did we? Not Ben? Yeah. I think that's the truth. Maybe that's something to give her. What was it exactly you planned on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, Dumbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you feel it's an engagement ring. Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Means the Pheonix Wright joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francis Whip's looks like about to lash out at almost everything. One hit from that thing and will probably shut someone up for a long time. Push on anyway, let's go. Maybe be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet... Ouch! I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. With the witness, please revise the testimony. Specifically about the engagement ring. I would like to stick to facts, not Scientology. You should enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. I'm planning on giving an engagement ring to Regina. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for a chance to give it to her. Whose pocket was the ring in? Mine, of course. What a stupid question. Gonna be quitting me? You think Ben could put that off? I'm sorry, really. You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing. No, really? Also, my voice. I wish this case to end soon. Of course! Outside in my pocket that night, I was a present for her. So you went into the lodging house to give it to her? Exactly. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity snub kept getting in my way. Uppity snub? Uppity snub? I couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. What? Well, they always say that they love crazy rivalries, right? So what about this present? I love that we hear like Max from the background. Oh, that was kind of funny. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, but I still got it in my pocket. So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina? Of course I am. I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give up so easily. I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus. Probably way more than he deserves. How about Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this boy's testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give him a hack. The judge has a dazed and confused look again. Maybe you should get out more. I don't know if it's like in here or if it's like here, right? Because I got the ring. Okay, it isn't. It isn't that one, then it has to be this one? Correct, yay! I'm gonna get my health back, by the way. I was correct in seeing where it was, but just didn't know which one. Do you mind if I show you something? What? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring? Ah! What is? That's mine! Give it back, you thief! You thief! Police! Get him! Didn't you testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? Oh, what is going on here? But that's bad. Ben, then say something. Oh, don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo. I found this is Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room where they put the money? You mean like a bank vault? That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming to him. Okay, I'm completely lost. Mr. Quitch, I would prefer if we avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Oh, well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey in every sense of the word. Oh, I see. Well then, Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gathers them up. So shiny things. Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night? The night of the crime? Oh, what did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, I was stolen right after Max showed up at the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Oh, and that's like a sign to be like, Money was with with this mysterious guy, meaning that could be someone that has a connection with Money. Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it might have been taken around that time. Oh, yikes! Oh, my face! Not my nose. It's my defining feature.
Ben! What's with you? Oh, whatever. You know, nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
Well, it's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
Oh, I haven't admitted a thing, not I, Mr. Triloquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up to him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy, fool-cool Ben's fault. When he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is incredible. And an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one important point, though. Prove an important point? What could that possibly be? Good question. I have no idea. It's not that one. This testimony is a flaw. There is a huge contradiction to this witness testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he hadn't moved from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Pheonix Wright? Why are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that the witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright. Well then, tell me this, Mr. Pheonix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past the vigilant ventriloquists? Well, I obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that I saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you! I wouldn't like to get that dog face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. Without a doubt, I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarifying sake, just flesh out exactly who you saw that night. I've told you so many times, you'd think you would know my story is not changing. You already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it will change some more. Where there is one line, there's usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya, and that's why we have to keep after him. Yeah. Yeah? Witnessing more testimony. Okay, sure. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina, but that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. What if it was someone wearing them? Like someone else could just be wearing it to put the fault on him. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max? That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see, I would say about, I suppose 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived at the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Sorry about that. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Thank you. I will. Cross-examination time. How about his witnessing Max? First things first, let's go save. I'll give you that I was waiting the night for Regina. So you're only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up. You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I got 4, you know. 4! Counting beds, of course. With how many eyes do you really think something would have slipped by me? 4 eyes in a lot of direction directed at one area, I suppose. Oy, the judge is even more dangerous than our case. To our case than Trillo. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course, that's where I saw him coming out of. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially since I was waiting for Regina.
It showed up after I was waiting there for like about 5 minutes.
About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out. You actually know that the
Practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. Wait. Wait. Okay, no. 10:15, okay. I thought it was like 9:40, but no.
I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know on what time it was when I saw him. Just at 10 more minutes, and I'm sure you can do that. What time was it? Oh, indeed, what time was it?
What time was it?
I'm not going with math. It was 10:10. Oh yes, that sounds about right. Mine sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene. I said good evening to him. I didn't even acknowledge my presence.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night?
Well, I enjoy asking incredibly obviously questions. You say good morning in the afternoon, and you say good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious I would say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trillo. You say good evening at night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trillo.
Mr. Quitz, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist's act outside of the courtroom. Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. What about Ben? I just say it, but Ben's part of your act is coming off a little bit stale. I'm sure that if it's you're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Pheonix Wright.
Ouch!
You should know better.
And stop! Ow! That hurts!
That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness.
Oh, wait, but I wasn't even done yet.
Oh, and I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Trillo's evening greeting. Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange? I've got manners.
Exactly, how is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a co-worker, I wouldn't understand.
Out, that hurts.
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max, but how do I go about proving this with the evidence? Bluffing is everything in this world. I'm sure you already know that one. I guess I can give it a shot. Is it the bottle?
I never resume his testimony. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactic at the scene.
Huh.
Are you absolutely sure it was what you just said? I've told you already, geez, I'm absolutely sure.
There's no way you could have been any more confident than that, right?
There's no way I would mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols.
Those three ridiculous symbols, right?
And of course, how many times have you asked that question by now? If you're gonna ask again, I'll answer with the chorus. Everyone together now, silk cat, cloak, and white roses. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere. But where do we have... Okay, well... Is it the bottle over here? Because it's like... It just punched it... Oh, it just knocked Ben out almost. Yeah, okay, there was that one. Trillo, is it true that you had a fight... Is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal, it was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked
over name
over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben clobbered over the head by Max. Got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Was it a mission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder case first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way that they could suddenly have become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd, would just up and say good evening to his rival. Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defender by claiming to have seen him at a crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie, honestly, I just... That's enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony to the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? I saw a different person? This might believe that the witness didn't see someone that night. It was just someone else that's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If you had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all, which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilogy made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Oh, good evening, as he put it. What in the world, you... Will the defendant kindly explain who it was that Trilogy saw that evening then? Russell? I'm missing Acro. It's a monkey. Wait. Did you see the monkey? How about you stop asking me these ridiculous questions? That's wrong! Watch your mouth! Okay, sorry about that. Order! Uh-oh, well now I've done it. So it was not monkey. Was it? Was it Mo? Because Mo went there. No, it was also not Mo. Kind of only been then Russell, right? No? Oh, no. It was correct. It was Russell. Okay. So a different person. There you go. This one. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. No, Your Honor. It is not Regina. It was Regina. If it was Regina, Trilogy would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah, I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim itself, was it not? Exactly. You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. Ah! The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quest. Order. How do you respond to this? Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it Ringmaster 1 Mr. Russell Berry? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that they saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols? All right, this is getting old, man. Come on, we gotta remember it by now. Right, here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, the cloth, and the white roses. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They would look even good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that they saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how does he really know it was Maximilian Galactica? Could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. Was?
Mr. Gamma?
Yeah?
Do you have a clear evidence that the person over this saw was offended? If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we finally want to point in this one. That is very unfortunate. What? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Pheonix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but... Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Eh? Who are you calling next? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to the question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Oh, it's Mo coming up. Okay.
Very well then. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During the time, I will request the prosecution prepare the next witness. Court is now in recess.
Thank you. To be continued. Yay! There you go. Let's go. So next time we're gonna be talking with Mo, I think, right? And he's gonna be like the one that's like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do the laugh. I'm gonna have to do the laugh and like a lot. Oh no, oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough with my voice. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take like a break by myself for a bit. Take like a bit of water, maybe drink a tea or something, and I'll be right back. Oh, we'll be right back next time for the second part of the first trial of episode 3. Oh, interesting. They don't say like trial former and trial after anymore. No. I wonder why they changed that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye. Are you kidding me?